Alright, mates, bitches, cunts, hoes, bleeders, gimps. Oh wait, what's going on? You can barely fucking see me. But hello, you know who I am. My name is Knight. Now I'm the guy who brings you the fucking vlogs, eh? So we're gonna go right ahead and just jump right on in. It is March 30th. It is about 10:54 at night. As I look at my alarm clock, it's flashing, which means the power must have been off while I wasn't here. Don't know if it was yesterday after I left. Don't know if it was today, because I pretty much haven't been here for the bulk of today, March 30th. I walked in the house. It was about a couple minutes to 10, so I've been here about less than an hour. So, since I've been here, I've been I decided to get the pictures off my iPod Izzle of the entire IX indoor amusement park experience from today, and I decided to upload them to Facebook. I did not know that recording video or recording stuff or taking pictures and stuff and opening an iPhoto and then going ahead and just doing an iPhoto and then I could actually upload stuff to Facebook via my iPhoto. Now, if iPhoto will let you do, I'm not sure how to get myself out of this odd ass Zoom and iPhoto right now, so it's kind of irking me. But I did not know that if you, I didn't realize iPhoto had the share kind of thing. Now, if iPhoto has a YouTube capability or iMove has a direct YouTube capability where I can just record from my device and then put it on YouTube or Facebook, that would make vlogging and that would make recording videos in general for YouTube a hell of a lot simpler, because it's really difficult to upload videos on specific internet connections, like a public connection that has like no open ports. For example, the college connection. When you want to upload stuff or you want to do something that requires you having an open port, like use Messenger, like AIM, Yahoo, etc., etc. At school, it takes that shit about anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes to load because they have port restrictions. You try to get 8080 open and it's like, fuck you. You try to use mail program from Mac, it's like, fuck you. Gmail almost never loads while I'm in school from the fucking mail program. It's like, why are you even bothering, son? Okay. My past couple of days have been like this. Yesterday, March 29th, was my birthday. It was pretty blah. It didn't like suck, but it wasn't like, oh my god, I'm having so much fun. We should do this every fucking year. So pretty much yesterday I got a room, I kicked it with a friend for a bit, and then I kicked it by myself for the remainder of the night and the morning. Um, Today, well, actually last night, I sent Julianne a text message and an email saying, I'm pretty much down the street from you. Maybe you should come over and we can finally have our talk. Because her and myself have been supposed to talk since February shit, when she and dude supposedly reconciled or what the fuck ever. It never happened. She kind of canceled the whole let's go to dinner plan, which she originally made. She canceled it for whatever reasons, which I guess is fine. I'm not gonna sit here and dwell on the past, because I guess I have a different perspective of why the fuck she's been doing shit and why she still continues to do a few things which I guess I don't agree with and whatnot. But at the end of the day, I don't want to be like this controlling father figure of a person to anyone. And I'm just going to assume the person that's messaging me on, shit. The person that's messaging me on Trillion is her. Yeah, it's her. But anywho, today has been good. She said thank you for today via AIM. Whatever. I'm not gonna sweat it. I like my thank yous in person or whatever. I don't remember if she said it or not. I was not really gonna sweat it because I was enjoying myself. This is the one time where, well, I guess maybe I just need to start letting more shit go instead of being like the stickler of a person who has to live by this set of rules and have objectives and analyze every goddamn thing. But, yes, I still have these contacts in and I desperately need to get them the fuck out of my eyes. I'm getting my mouth prepared now so that I can hopefully get these in my eyes, smoking and be off to Inca La La Land. I don't even remember what it is I was talking about. Oh, Julian. Okay. From yesterday, I sent her messages while I was at the whatchamacallit saying, hey, why don't you come see me? She's worked later than her usual. She didn't check her email or something like that. She didn't get the message till this morning, so yeah. So I'm like, all right, whatever. We were talking for like a little bit, and then the bus came, and I said, okay, I'm just gonna go down the street, and then we can continue talking, and I'll see what's what. So she was like, I'm hungry, and this, that. I'm like, okay, let's go find something to fucking eat for lunch. Not that big of a deal. So all in all, we went to Chipotle, and she got her lunch, and I got my usual nothing. And then the day went on. We went to the amusement park. It was fun, and that was pretty much that. I don't have any real complaints. I don't mind the fact that her phone's off now because I see that it leaves her less time to talk to a dude who doesn't really seem to give a fuck about her in the first place. My thing is, if you're with somebody and you love them and you're trying to marry them and be with them, you would never just turn your back on them and say, hey, fuck you. I don't care if you're stuck down in a different state. I'm not sending you money because we had a fight and I'm mad at you. I don't give a fuck how mad I am at her or how much I may have disliked her and her actions and her choices and her words and all that other shit. If she would have came to me like a woman and said, look, I made a bunch of mistakes, which I guess we can discuss at a later time, but right now I'm really in a bad place and I can't get home. My dad hasn't done what he said he was going to do. My mom's pretty much being a twat, and I'm stuck down here and I need to get back home so I can go to work. I don't know one person who was really in love with the person or planning on a marry a person who would just say, fuck you. I don't care how you get home. I'm mad at you to the point where I don't care. But we're supposed to be a couple, engaged, getting married, trying to reconcile our relationship, blah, 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 blah. I don't know what kind of person says that. Just had to tell her I was still recording my vlog. But anywho, I don't really know what to say about her and this Joe guy and this Joe situation. Sometimes I feel like it's none of my business. I actually backed off and kind of just let them go through their bullshit because I have a theory. I have a theory that this guy is completely wrong for her. And I have a theory that this guy will inadvertently fuck himself over and or just make her not like him in general the more he's around. He moved in. At first I was completely against it. It made my stomach turn, made me want to like reach out and like kill people. But then I thought to myself, it is what it is. If she's gonna be with this guy, she's gonna be with this guy regardless of what the fuck I got to say. So I need to let her figure the shit out on her own. And I think now might be the starting point where she starts to figure shit out on her own. Because she told me something today which bothered me as a person, but didn't bother him. Which seriously symbolizes in my mind that this guy can give a fuck less about her. And I'm hoping that she starts to realize that. I don't know if she's going to watch my vlogs and blah, blah, blah and whatnot, but I'm hoping that she starts to realize that I told her the truth in the beginning, and I was pretty dead on accurate about this Joe guy and Caitlyn, her ex-roommate and whatnot. It's not about me always being right, none of that shit. I don't really care to always be right. I just know that I'm right the majority of the time because I can see how people think and act. I'm not always right, but I am typically right the majority of the time. Anywho, I don't know. I feel like there's still something there between her and myself, and the fact that I saw Rebecca today. Rebecca going to work, mind you. Rebecca usually goes to work at like Rebecca usually goes to work at like 11. So Rebecca going to work at 12:55 today says something to me. Once again, I'm starting to think that Rebecca's doing her whole devious thing. When that's not just not even necessary, yo. I'm not even in the picture for her. I mean, she could have just said, "Hey, I would rather sleep than talk, or I would rather sleep than do anything." And I'm like, all right, cool. But she doesn't really say shit. She just like goes into these like back office quiet moments, and that's that. She's still doing the same shit from a year ago, but she was talking about her and my anniversary on the 26th, and I'm like, really? Why talk about something that you don't really put any effort towards? It seems like Joe and Rebecca would be perfect for each other in all God's honesty. It seems like they'd be absolutely perfect for each other. They both do dumb shit. They both work like idiots, and they prioritize their work over everything else. But in the same sense, it doesn't seem like their jobs are going anywhere. I don't know this Joe guy, so I can't really talk about his job. I do know Rebecca's job and work schedules and shit like that. Rebecca works 3 jobs and barely is afloat. Still lives with mom and dad. Blah 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 blah. All Rebecca does is work. Pretty much. She doesn't go to school. She's a great person. She has the potential. Um, it's just that she's Italian. She's hard headed. She doesn't listen. And the worst thing of it all is she doesn't really communicate. Julianne exhibits some of the same qualities as Rebecca. And sometimes I ask myself, am I like setting myself up fairly like fucking twins or some shit that I don't know about? But then Julianne has some clear differences that makes her way more appealing than Rebecca. And it's not just about looks for me, because if it was just about looks, the tables would be pretty much turned, because Rebecca is end all be all looks wise. But for me, it's not about just looks. You got to have the personality. You got to have something else there, some sort of motivation to cement the deal, in my opinion. Rebecca doesn't have, or she has it, she just doesn't attempt to care or use the ability to talk. All she has to do is like send a fucking message. But instead, she just wants to like run from shit and blah 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 blah, so whatever. But I don't even know I don't even know where my train of thought went. Anyway, today has been pretty good. I received some random letter in the mail from the college, as you can see. This is some form they want me to fill out. They want me to become a student support services program leader, and I don't want to be a leader. I don't want to lead anything in school, because everything's school related right now. I'm pretty much burnt out on school. And if today wouldn't happen, I probably wouldn't have went to school Monday. That's a different story. Today was great. We went to the IX indoor amusement park. For all you Clevelanders out there who constantly hear that annoying ass theme song, I guess we decided to give in and go see what that shit was about. I've never been there, so it was the first time for me. Very good experience, very pleasant. No real complaints. Yes, I was walking around talking way too much and complaining about shit, but whatever. You do whatever the fuck it is that you do as a person. I need to not stunt or not get all weird about a lot of things, so whatever. I know I need to change some specific things about myself, so that's what I'm going to do. I guess that's it. I don't really have anything else to talk about. Me and Julianne, not really sure what's going on there. Maybe I should just let it be, but my gut is telling me that there's something still there feelings wise, because I can see it and I can feel it. Not sure if I want to admit to that, but when she's close to me, it starts to happen again, where I start to forget and I start to see her as my girlfriend, and I just assume the role of boyfriend slash husband, and I start to act accordingly. And I don't know if that's a good or bad thing right now. I'm being honest. I don't really have an answer when I usually do have an answer. I don't know if I should listen to my heart. I don't know if I should just continue to stay back and wait until this guy is fully removed from her life romantically. And when he moves the fuck out and moves back in his own place. Because, we have the potential, and clearly stuff can go normal, and clearly, in my opinion, from what happened today, and Julian, you can confirm this yourself or not, you still want me. I'm not trying to be like egotistical because I feel like I look like utter shit right now. But I still feel like you still want me. I'm not gonna lie. I still kinda want you. But again, don't know if this is something I should be saying. So yeah. It's 11:10. Damn. Didn't realize that. But anyway, it's 11:10. I'm going to try and get these things out of my eyes, smoke, sleep, or maybe talk to her until she decides she wants to go to bed. But yeah, all in all, good day. I don't really have my thoughts in too much of order, and I'm just gonna let this upload. Julianne, thumbs up. Great day. Great day getting me to come out of my shell a bit. Me do things that I typically don't do, like rides at an amusement park, etc., etc., etc. I don't really have any complaints. I mean, I could find some if I wanted to, but I don't really have any complaints. I don't want to bitch about shit. I think I'm just going to try and sit back and see where things are headed in all aspects. So yeah, peace, deuces, chow asai, motherfucker. Yeah, I did a whole Peter Chow. Don't know what the fuck that thing do. Stop drinking that haterade and drink the bubble fucking tea. But yeah, mate, it's your boy Night. We out. I'm again. Deuces. Peace out. Get your smoky smoke on. And yeah, try to just be happy. And I mean, if life gets you down, just push everything out the fucking way and do what you need to do. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I'm out. Ciao aside, motherfuckers.